buh bang macam nong wa tai cek kap ang nai nyap tele cerai nên ya cái buh mang có quay này mang sự này ép bình tele re dua re mang tele re này lần này cái mà ra ác nên ya tua berisi kentan này macam nong wa tai cek kap ang vậy lăng vậy tele đặc về này ta toát lại thằng hoàn lần ta bình tele đào mục noa đôm bình gần telin ngã sát công an công san nên lần nhé ta lại công an công san Việt Nam lần này ngã đàn áp ta toa tới lần này toa mừng ác chẳng cái break lại lần nát toa cả ta break lại mục noa lại đào ta break lại chân nung break lại sang chân nung ta break lại nhấp ta đây break lại bình na ĐEGA cái bên ta chẳng mục noa thì mà phải mà chẳng mong qua lần nhé cái ép hằng ta lại chẳng cái phải đi chẳng nhầm lầu hành vậy chẳng như berita jenum kuku itu dia nanti ada beberapa jenum kuku nanti semua cái app này họ nanti company ông tê ta chẳng ông tê ta họ app theo JRAI bằng cái này app theo sự cái này chẳng mua được đây theo JRAI chẳng buôn tin tức của con đăng cái nòng và nanti có ta lại nhập đi luôn lo buôn tin con đăng chẳng đùm dân ta lên công san ngã sát cái này cái là ĐEGA chúng ta.
But recently I was reading a book where they told a little more about this great figure in Christian history. Christopher apparently was kind of a belligerent and rowdy individual, a mountain of a man, powerful and strong, and sort of, in a way, took his cue from this massive strength that he had, and often would encounter and confront problems in a somewhat belligerent way, but somehow his life led him to faith and belief and became a faithful follower of Christ. And he decided that he wanted to use this great strength of his to help people in peril and in need. And so he stationed himself at a particularly dangerous river crossing, and he was the one who would help ferry travelers who had to cross this river across to safety on the other side. And because of this enormous strength of his, they felt secure and they felt protected, either in his arms, on his shoulders, or with his strong hand pulling them along. But one day a child came asking to be conveyed across the river, and St. Christopher put that child on his back and began to walk down the river he had crossed many times. Somehow, as he was walking, the weight of his child became greater and greater, almost overwhelming. And St. Christopher, not saying yet, felt himself being pulled under. And he sort of cried out to the child for help, and then found the string and was able to get to the other side. And when he came to the other side, it was revealed to him that the child he had been carrying on his shoulders was the Christ child. And that weight that had borne him down and almost sucked him under the water was the weight that child had borne late in his life for all the world. And that story somehow, the fullness of that story, the totality of that story, made me think of the spirit of this family, because in many ways, we are sort of here to bear one another's burdens. We are here to help each other cross very treacherous waters. And there are so many communities here. I see the faces of people I know who represent communities and have in the past and are now in dangerous waters and are seeing so many of their fellow members pulled under. And we need to find with each other the strength to help each of us cross those waters. And it is, I think, of course, through our shared commitment, through the sense of brotherhood and sisterhood that we feel, but also for so many of us in this room, it is our faith and calling on God to help us through this river, to enable us to find our footing, to help one another, and to reach the other side. So thank you all for being Christophers in your own way, helping each other to get across the treacherous shoals of life. And I'm honored and humbled to be here. So thank you so much. And let's have a
Tên mà ai đây đấy?
Aside,
Cái điều ở để
we elected him, even though we don't.
Lang lách vậy. Tự như cái đi.
Growing up on an eastern Kansas farm, one of my favorite TV shows is Green Acres with Jaja Gabor in it, and so and she is incredible talent.
I also do a really good Hungarian accent. So, darling, if any of you want me to sound like Shasha Gabor over the next 2 days, I am good to go.
Really? Okay. That's good.
I realize a lot of this is an international audience, and Green Acres doesn't translate. So I apologize for that. Welcome to Herb Summit 2022. For religious freedom and away from religious persecution. You're it. You're going to do it. You're the leaders. You're the people that connect. You're the people that's going to push this forward. And you know what else? We're going to do it together. We're going to do it because all the faith communities are together. Because we need to fight for this common human right. Like Jesus said, if we don't get this one right, all the others stumble too. You've got to get this one right. You've got to get this one right.
Buồn khi đám vậy, chỉ buồn cầm leo.
Get that done. This will be the largest gathering of religious freedom activists in the world this year. This meeting. And you're all here of leaders in your various groups, and together we can and will change the world. We'll force governments to stand up for this religious freedom, this right, and protect it. And it's us working together that will get all of that done. So, God bless you for being here. This is a relationship summit. I can give you one thought. This is a relationship summit. I want you need to get to know other people that you can work with to advance the cause. One will chase 100, two will chase 1,000, and 43 strands is not easily broken. That's what it's about. We build those relationships. Life moves at the speed of relationships. The bigger the bandwidth, the more you can move. So really work at doing that.
Unwanted.
But God bless you for being here. I'm excited that you're here. I love you all, and I really appreciate it. Just have a good time. Really reach out. Don't exchange business cards as much as you exchange cards. Thanks. So really reach out and touch somebody else and get to know them. I got two people to introduce here now. One is my lovely wife and bride of 40 years, Mary Brownback. She's over here. And the second is the sponsor of this reception, and we built this off of everybody else's money. Okay? It's all these other groups, these 80 groups that came together that sponsored this summit, and one that came together to sponsor this reception was Every Home for Christ. We're delighted they would be willing to sponsor this opening reception, and we would welcome and thank Dick Eastman of Every Home for Christ as he comes up. Well, it's going to be great, right? So Every Home for Christ, please be part of a gathering like this, uniquely united organization. First, I do want to commend Ambassador Brown back in Korea. I was sweat and tireless, I would say, and diverse. Drawn to these gatherings and the mission of the movement declares by the hope of human flourishing, the flourishing of religion, and the flourishing of nations, and I might add the flourishing of families. Freedom to me is foundational to families, and families are foundational to freedom. And that clearly includes religious freedom.
freedom. In fact, that's the fundamental basis. Pope St. John the 23rd said the family is the first essential cell of human society. And respected British writer and lay theologian G.K. Chesterton in the early 1900s wrote, "The family is the test of freedom, because the family is the only thing that the free man makes for himself by himself." And at every home for Christ, our mission is in our name. We seek to serve and resource Christian communities all throughout the world and through our 189 offices to take the compassion and forgiving mercy of Jesus Christ to every family and every home, everywhere, or doing what a young leader on our team refers to as eyeball-to-eyeball compassion ministry. This obviously requires religious freedom, so many of us couldn't do what we feel called to do without religious freedom. Today, this year, every Home for Christ has averaged over 180,000 monthly volunteers, along with thousands of our supportive staff who formally visit over 200,000 families every single day. In fact, for the last 12 months, it was just over 100 million, 104 million, or about 2 million families every week visited. A year ago, around this time, at the summit, every Home for Christ celebrated the milestone of having reached, in our history, 2.5 billion homes, families, right where we live during our 75-year history. Our goal is to reach every family on earth by the year 2038, which reminds me of the timeless words of an officer in the Indian Army, Lieutenant Mojib Kumar Paude, spoken to the troops under his charge just before a great battle in which incidentally he died, very courageously, and was awarded in his highest commendation for bravery by America's Congressional Medal of Honor. And his words to the troops were, "Some goals are so worthy, it's even glorious to fail." The goal of universal religious freedom everywhere for everybody across the vast planet, this vast planet, is a worthy goal. And some may even say that on the surface it may seem like an impossible goal. But then our God is a God of the possibles, right? May we pray for those in the front lines of this battle for religious freedom, and then may we put our feet to our prayers in becoming advocates for this most vital cause, a cause so worthy for the sake of humankind we cannot fail. We must not fail. And the God of the possibles is with us. The God of the possibles is with us. And what Ambassador Brombeck said is so true. It's in this room that it's going to happen as we go forth to become advocates. And so may our eternal King and Creator wonderfully bless you. And this IRF Summit 2022, it's going to make history. It's going to make history. Summit has begun. Enjoy yourselves. Talk to you later.
Như là tới mấy giờ luôn phải không anh? Không biết.
Dạ.
Ý là tối nay là tối mấy giờ mới về luôn hả? 8 giờ hả?
Như 8 rưỡi hoặc có cái chương trình gì khác nữa.
Đúng
nhưng
rồi.
mà cái chương trình đó bằng tiếng Anh. Nhưng mà mình muốn về hay muốn tham gia thì cũng được.
Okay.
Nói chung là nghỉ ngơi để mai chuẩn bị cho chương trình chính của mình.
Đúng rồi.
All of you out to the Religious Prisoners of Conscience track that is being organized by emerging leaders from around the world who come here to the IRF Summit. We will be hosting over 20 sessions that have already started
Đông mai mới đi hả?
Đi đâu vậy? Hả?
Đông hôm mai mới đi hả? Rồi ta là
Sao quá?
Hiền mừng này là
Không hả?
ở đây luôn. Ý nói là kêu hôm qua mình chơi á, ngày mai mình chở đi đây rồi gặp lại thôi. Không nói sợ không có gì không thích với mình, không có gì đó.
Không phải.
cái chương trình
Không, tại vì mai phải lo nhiều việc.
Tahu dah. Orang yang keren yang kami, pemain kami tuan tahu lah orang yang kami.
21 Wilberforce is going to have an interactive advocacy training session that's focused on religious freedom and women, effective government advocacy, and on strategic communications in matters pertaining to
the young man spoke.
He
was one of the young leaders.
Well, again, that's River Birch B, so come out at 2:30 on Thursday. And I would also thank Local SOS for co-sponsoring this. Thank you so much.
Nhưng mà cái này là cái ngày mai